Shalom, shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash, and to my elders of GMS who told me this truth. Shalom to them, and shalom to you brothers that sky throughout the four corners of the earth, preaching His gospel, preaching His word, risking your lives to do so. Shalom to you brothers. And I just want to get into this whole thing with this whole hantavirus thing that just came out, and there was a plague that happened on cruise ships and people getting sick, whatever. I think if I'm not mistaken, one person died from it. Well, passed away from it, and other people were sick on it. So we already know that this is just Satan at work again, and on the Guidestones that they knocked down like maybe a year or two ago, what does it say? Maintain life under 500 million. And so that they basically want to get rid of 90% of people, and just maintain that 500 million. You know what I mean? Because those people that they're going to kill off is not going to delete, take out whatever. They're not going to bow down to this, probably to this new world order, this MOTB and everything. You know what I mean? So they need, they don't, they're trying to get rid of the undesirables or the people that's not going to bow down to the beast system, and just have just a few people that they want to control. They don't want to control. You can't control 7 billion people. You know what I mean? Some people are going to just, what is it? They're going to rise up against the system. You know what I mean? They're going to fight against the system. And they don't want that. So they want to delete as many people that could possibly uprise against them, and have and have just enough people that they can control that's not going to uprise against them. That's going to be dependent on the system and dependent on the beast system that they're going to have coming soon. And and they got this patented hantavirus, whatever, that they probably made in the laboratory somewhere. This ain't no medical, no anything, whatever. I'm just, this is what they do. This is not a secret, So, and it says the hantavirus is a group of viruses spread by rodents causing severe respiratory illness. Hantavirus, pulmonary syndrome, or HPS, or kidney disease with infection according through inhaling aerosolized urine droppings or saliva. Okay. And it says symptoms include fever, fatigue, and muscle aches, progressing to shortness of breath and fluid in the lungs in severe cases, requiring early medical care, often with supportive measures like oxygen therapy. Prevention focuses on rodent control and safe cleanup of rodent-infested areas. Okay. So now, it's the same shit all over again with the, what we had with the TV. They blamed it on some damn, some damn monkeys or some shit in China somewhere. You know what I mean? And now, I believe, China, I think it was monkeys if I'm not mistaken. And now they blame it on rodents, rats. The carrier of the disease. You know what I mean? And it's putting people right back into that fear state again. You know what I mean? Oh, we're going to be wearing masks and, social distancing and things like that. That's all going to come back now. And this time it's going to be far worse than what it was back in 2020. This is going to be far worse. And, the elites are going to, create a problem and provide a solution for that problem. And this is one of the ways they can do it. They're going to be making many problems. It's just going to be, people are just going to be overwhelmed with the shit that's about to happen. They're not going to have nobody to turn to. And this is why the knowledge and wisdom and understanding shall be the stability of our times. Being on our watchtowers, watching the news and the information that's coming out, whatever, and we dissecting it through the scriptures and filtering it through the scriptures, whatever, because everything that's happening is scriptural, Prophecies are being fulfilled. So we're just right now we're just watching as well as praying, and bringing out the scriptures and prophesying the downfall of Babylon. And this is what's happening right now. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What's going to come from this? May it may not nothing may not come from this. They might go a different route. We don't know. But somehow, some way, they're going to have to, bring in this this new world order. Whereby be way of plagues and them collapsing the economy and the war's already happened, whatever, and do this war with this whole energy crisis and the gas is going up and energy is going up and food going up. So they're coming from different angles now. There's no way to escape. People is suffering from all angles now. And it's just like they're just making crisis after crisis after crisis, one after another, to have the people overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed like that, people are just going to give in into the system. Because they're going to be looking for a way out. They're going to be looking for some type of resolution, some type of solution or something. Seeing mass deletions and just civil unrest. People deleting one another, robbing one another. Ain't no jobs out here because the whole AI and automated systems. So I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, Lord willing, this be edifying. I'm gonna get Deuteronomy 28 and 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. That's right. He's going to be bringing these plagues and pestilence here on this earth. These diseases and to plague these wicked ass people here that's on this earth. The Edomites and these other nations and the 2/3 of our people. That's not right. And it says, what is it? Verse 62, and ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were at the stars of heaven for the multitude, because thou wouldst not obey the voice of the Lord thy power. That's right. Our people don't they don't trust in the Lord thy power. They don't believe in the Lord thy power. And the ones that say they do, they go off, calling the Lord a different name, Can't come in with these wayward doctrines, That's how the Lord is not dealing with them, And let me get bring another. This is Psalms. Wait a minute, Salat. Psalms, I think that was 22 and 3. No, Salat. Let me okay. Okay, no, it's a prudent man, okay. Proverbs 22 and 3. Proverbs 22. All right. This is Psalms. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. That's right. Lord willing, we be the prudent men. That's foreseeth the evil, and we're doing videos and we out there teaching and prophesying and warning our people. And telling, and prophesying and telling our people what's to come before it comes. And if and if they take heed, they take heed. And if they don't, that's on them. The blood is on their hands. We did our job. You know. The Lord commanded us to warn our people, to feed the sheep, and that's what we're doing. They don't take heed, that's on them. You know. And so they're gonna be punished. The simple ones, and the ones that scoff and talk shit, and just insult the prophets, like they disrespect the prophets, and they call us whatever, and y'all out there wearing sheets and whatever, dresses on, whatever, y'all bugged out, whatever, like whatever, let them say all that. What does the Lord say? Every idle word, every word that you send up there coming at us with, okay, cool, the Lord got something for that. You know what I mean? It's on them now. That's it. We did our job. They get destroyed behind it, that's on them. We ain't worried about it, So that's it. That's all I had on that. It's the brother Mike Yala from the Men of Valor camp, and until next time, Shalom.